Hello, hello, and thank you for tuning in to Spiritual Messages from a Star. Today I will be doing my signs, my Capricorn, my sign of Capricorn. So you will be seeing me once a month. Like I'm telling all my signs. I'm trying to put it in every video that I'm doing because I really just started this. Spirit just came to me as a reflection of some answers that I was trying to receive, and it came just like that. But I'm doing signs once a month because I want you to see and know from the messages of what I put out. I want you to know what's going on your path and really listen to the message. If you need to save it somewhere, share it somewhere, just come back to the video. I want you to see the transition that you will have, my Capricorns, within the 30 days. I want you to see what you resonate and what you manifest and what you bring into your life. And it doesn't, and with me, I think it's futile. It's useless to do it every single day, each week, every 2 weeks, because with that, you won't really see what is really happening on your path unless you wait out the 30 days. Then you can check off the list of what resonated with the message. So that's why I'm doing these videos once a month, every 30 days. So my Capricorns, let's go ahead and get started into your energy. Now, the first thing I see, Capricorns, what I see is talking about patience and planning. Patience and planning. You're planning for something, but Spirit is telling you to have patience with this planning. And I also see, and you will be seeing the number threes all around you. It could be 3 o'clock, 3 days, 3 months, 3 kids, something representing 3. You could be just turning 30, I don't know. But it's something that's going to represent the number 3, and it's going to be all around you, my Capricorns. And you're going to see the signs and wonders all around that. But when you start seeing 3s, it's telling you whatever you're thinking at that time. When you see a 3, think about what you're thinking right at that moment. When you see a number 3, when you just look and see 3, what are you thinking at the moment when you see the number 3? Sometimes it's hard to do because it's just in the moment, like, But when you see the number 3s, it's telling you to let go of your thoughts and feelings and let them out. I just did a Sagittarius, so this just did Sagittarius, and they received the same sign, the same number 3. It's talking about letting go of your thoughts and feelings and letting them out. A lot of you are hiding what you've been feeling and thinking. A lot of you have been hiding and you haven't been communicating this or talking about this. But it's telling you whatever it is, negative or positive, you need to communicate. You need to stop getting out your thoughts and feelings and start talking about it, communicating with it. But the first thing you have to do is tell your truth. Be truthful with what you're feeling at that moment, at that time. And the Spirit wants you to pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to your body and your mind, because your angels want you to speak whatever it is you need to speak to get it off. Like I told my Sagittarians, what you speak it clears out. You're speaking your truth. You're vomiting your truth. So if you're vomiting your truth, you're clearing out the whole passage here, and it's connected to your heart. You're clearing out the gateway to your heart by speaking your truth. You're clearing out your throat area, your communication area by telling your truth. And you also clearing out your third eye chakra that's cluttered because of these negative thoughts, these thoughts that keep you in your mind. You're clearing that passageway out. And once that is cleared, your clarity, your high intuition, your wisdom and knowledge is raised to a higher level where you can think clearly. So it's telling you, let it go. Speak your truth. Because your angels, once you speak it, it's going to show you something. It's going to show you some things. It's going to show you power, the power that you have by speaking and communicating your truth. I also seen what's going to happen. Is something going to happen in July. Something big in the month of July is going to happen for you. And October is in the red. It's something to do with October. It's in the red. So July and October. And you need to write it down. Write it on your calendar. Do something. It even says star said. But something big is happening in July and October. Just from you speaking, you communicating, and you're telling your truth. Something big, you're going to open a door, a passageway. And something's going to happen in July and October. Now, I do see, my Capricorns, you are natural born leaders. You're natural born leaders, you're visionaries, and you're entrepreneurs. Sometimes you can be a little impulsive, my Capricorns. Sometimes you can be a little impulsive. You can do things in haste because you have high expectations about yourself, about whatever you're planning for, whatever you're trying to bring into your life. But you can also be ruthless with this, my Capricorn. So watch out for that. Being ruthless, doing anything, being mean, being just ruthless. I'm just saying that, ruthless. And so be careful of that, of which your high expectations are. You do not have to be ruthless, and you don't have to be impulsive and haste when it comes to this. Because I see you, like I said, you're patiently planning something and you're preparing. It's something you're preparing. And you have foresight. You already see ahead what's going to happen. And you're visioning and you're manifesting what's already going to happen and the next move after this planning. And it's some type of enterprise. Ooh, an expansion of an enterprise. Go ahead, my Capricorns. But with this expansion, this enterprise, whatever you're trying to create, you're planning, there's obstacles in the way. There's obstacles to long-term goals. And it's causing you to have a lack of foresight. What you have prepped for and preparing for, it's like you're lacking because you're not trusting it, or you're not seeing it, or the vision that you're seeing clearly, you don't. It's like you're not in tune, or it's foggy. It used to be clear in your mind, now it's foggy because of these obstacles and these delays. I see also, my Capricorns, you're having disagreements. There's competition, there's strife, there's tension. Some of you are avoiding this conflict. Some of you are avoiding this conflict. Some of you are just agreeing to disagree. Like, okay, just agreeing to disagree. I see some of you Capricorns are holding off from something because you're dissatisfied. There's dissatisfaction. I see you holding off. It also talks about it's an offer of help coming your way. It's an offer of help that's coming your way when you least expect it. It comes out of nowhere. So an offer of help will be coming to you. But I see you in nostalgic feelings of your past. Something could happen in your childhood. Someone could be revisiting you from your childhood. Or it's something in your relationships. From your past relationships is causing you to be in your head and not communicate. Something in your relationships from the past is causing you not to communicate, and it's coloring your attitude of how you feel about other relationships. Will this person hurt me? Will I always have conflict? Or there always be disagreements and competition? Will I always be frustrated? So I see it's advising you, Spirit is advising you to give and receive in warm relationships that make you feel warm, not having this tension and conflict. Also see you being sensitive. You being sensitive, my Capricorns. You will sensitivity and innocent love. You feel sensitive about this love, and you're innocent. You're innocently in love. Because it's like you're not expecting anything. You just want love, a warm relationship, a relationship with warmness in it. Something that makes you feel warm inside. And you have a spiritual connection, my Capricorns. It's a spiritual connection of your imagination. It's things that you're imagining. It's like a foresight, what you see in this relationship, what you see ahead. But because these obstacles and goals and delays are in your way to these long-term plans, everything is fuzzy. Everything is fuzzy now because of this confusion or this conflict. And you're unsure of which path to take. You're unsure of which path to take. And somebody, you having conflicting ideas because it's like, is this a relationship for me or it's not? It's like it's like conflicted ideas in your thoughts. And it's saying it's somewhere along the line there's going to be a decision making. It's going to be time for some type of decision because someone is giving you mixed signals, my Capricorn. Someone giving you mixed signals, which is causing misunderstandings, it's causing heartache, and it's causing this separation. I see sorrow. I see some type of impending, painful sadness that is coming up. It's a state of grief. And I see you needing strength and healing for your growth and your emotions. Because something happened in this relationship where it was mainly, some of you found out it was just a sexual attraction. The relationship was based off of sex. And some of you feel that because you're giving your body, you're giving this person everything. It's like, oh, I'm giving them this, so I'm going to get this love from that. And that's not what it's for, what love is for. It's for you sharing your body. It should be an equal give and take. Without conflict or not anything mental or any other thoughts, you should already know this and feel this in this warm relationship. And the reason why you don't feel this in this relationship, because this person is only attracted to you for sex. Only attracted or being in a relationship because it's just a sexual thing. It's not, I don't see any, it's a few hearts in here, but I don't see a lot in this reading with this person. And it's also talking about you needing strength and healing. And it lies in the mind. Your strength and healing lies in your mind. You need strength and healing in your mind. And I see you have an intelligence, Capricorn. You have intelligence. There's intelligence. But because you're seeking the truth, there's something about the truth. You either find out the truth, of that's all it is, or find out the truth in this relationship. Because I see that you will receive fairness, justice in this situation. You're gonna gain knowledge through this experience. You're gonna gain knowledge through this experience. And when I'm saying truth, you need to speak your truth. This is bothering you in your mind, this relationship, because it's like it's misunderstandings and heartache and separation. And it's like, what is going on? Is this person telling me the truth? And it's something you probably holding in, but it's like you need to communicate your truth to that person in order for doors to open up to you. If you even have to ask, I see some of you seeking guidance, asking for advice from a trusted person about this situation. And this person is lending guidance to you about the truth, or you telling your truth to this person, or you lending guidance to others by saying nothing but the truth. It's something about the truth being spoken and communicated. Because I see someone being detached. Either you or this other person is detached. They're cold, but they're calm about it. They're calm. They have this calmness about themselves, but they're detached and they're cold. It's like just cold, of numbness. I can see numbness. But I see you as a person I'm talking to. This is the male and female. I'm talking to a man and a woman. It's saying that this person knows what she wants. This woman knows what she wants. And it's telling her to act with independence and to fight for herself, because she's smart, she's intelligent, she's self-sufficient, she's independent. And Spirit is saying, sweetheart, don't let anyone, no one mold you, because you're too wise, you're too smart, you're too self-sufficient, you're too independent to be conformed by traditional roles. Because it wants you to be strong. Spirit wants you to be strong and to stand in your power through your mind. I see you, my Capricorns, letting go. Something you're letting go. And you're breaking old patterns. You're breaking old patterns. Because something was a self-sacrifice. It was a true sacrifice for you. A self-sacrifice. You felt you had to do what you have to sacrifice yourself in order to let go. It's like you had to let go and make this sacrifice. But I see you receiving justice, you receiving truth. There's going to be a balance. Somebody's going to take responsibility in the truth. Because somebody on this path is lacking accountability. They're giving you unfair treatment, dishonesty. They're giving you an imbalance in this relationship. And I see some legal flaws also. Something to deal with some legal flaws. But my Capricorns, I see you being emotionally withdrawn. Let's talk about emotional withdrawal. Maybe this is you, emotionally withdrawn, detached, cold, numb. Somebody's emotionally withdrawn. And I can see some people praying and meditating, or just being in solitude by themselves, just taking time alone to pray, connect with the divine and try to have control and power over their thoughts and mind, because it's something about speaking the truth, communicating the truth. But I see you finally using your intuition, my Capricorns, because I'm saying once this is spoken and communicated, once you start using this, your intuition is being raised and you're looking into the universe. You're looking into the universe. But it's something you're patiently planning. You're patiently planning. And Spirit is telling you to go outside, my Capricorns. Go outside. A lot of you have been in solitude, emotionally withdrawn, and you have been indoors for too long. And I can see you being indoors for too long because it's quarantine, but some of you just need to take a step outside. I don't care if it's on your porch, just off your step, just to just get your thoughts together, because everything is circling the house. You may have memories, a memorial thing just going on in the house. Is just busy, 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 and your thoughts, it can't be clear. And sometimes you just need to detach, take a break, and just go outdoors, walk with nature, or just sit alone with yourself. Because you are called to Mother Earth. You are called, my Capricorns, to help with something in the environment. You're called to help with something in the environment. That's why Spirit wants you to use your intuition and your wisdom or whatever you're planning. Because something's happening in July. And something either happened in October in the past, or it's happening in October. But just expect in July, the month of July, my Capricorns, you will receive. It's like a big something big for that month, for the month of July. So I thank you for joining me on the Spiritual Messages from a Star. That's the only message I've received for you. And for your next 30 days, like I said, just look back at this video. Look at it through the month. See what changes you have made. So when you see the next video, by hitting the notification bell, subscribing to the page, liking, sharing, commenting, you will know what you have to transition into, where you're at now while you're watching this video, and where you will be at after the 30 days. And like I said, you will see everything as it resonates in 30 days. And you will come back to this video and go back to the next. And you will see what you manifested, the powers of your mind, and how you can control some things that are happening in your life by using your intuition and seeing that the only thing you need to do is communicate your truth and watch how you be blessed within the 30 days. So I thank you so much for tuning in to Spiritual Message from a Star. I hope to see you in the next 30 days. Along with that, I give you much love, blessings, and I'm light. So I thank you so much. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, Spirit.